Tip number 1, start small. Like I said, I gave you the example of the sugar in my coffee and my drinks and things. That's how it started. That's exactly how it started. So start small. So as you're listening to this podcast today, think about 2 things, maybe 3 things, really small things that you can start. Okay. And that's the problem that we struggle with as women a lot of the time, is that we miss the steps. So we look at the top of the staircase, and at the top of the staircase is this version of ourselves. Okay. She's like, loves how she looks. She wears what she wants. She feels confident. She knows how to eat. If she wants to have a chocolate bar, she has a chocolate bar. She's got no food guilt. We see her up there. That's the version of ourselves that we want. But the thing is, you have to do the small stuff, and you have to climb all of those little tiny steps in order to get to that version of you that you want. And that's where starting small with your habits happens. So choose 2 or 3. And again, start today. Finish this podcast and start today. Don't go, oh, I really enjoy listening to that podcast, but I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it on Monday. Start today. Pick your 2 or 3 tiny habits, your small things that you're going to work on, and start today. Something simple as well. If you're thinking, oh, I don't really know what to do, swap a sugary snack that you always have, swap it for a piece of fruit. Like, that's a new habit. Like, if you are someone at 10 o'clock every day always has, like a muffin or a chocolate or whatever your thing is, swap it for a piece of fruit. Okay. Or some mixed berries. Don't try and change everything at once. And this is why we've set ourselves up for failure. You cannot change everything at once. It just won't work, and it will lead you to burnout, to overwhelm, and you will just quit on yourself. So choose 2 to 3 things, start small. Like I said, swapping the sugary snack, swapping that Coke for some water. These are all new healthy habits that you can create. So choose 2 or 3 and start today. Number 2, anchor your new habit to an existing one. Okay. This is also referred to as habit stacking, which you may have heard of that term before. So you're going to anchor the new habit that you want to do with an old habit. So something that you already do really easily. Okay. So you stack them together. So for me, a good example, when it's nighttime, I'm getting ready for bed, I'm going to brush my teeth. I have habit stacked brushing my teeth with getting out my gym clothes and my sneakers and my socks and everything for the morning. So they go together, because the teeth brushing thing for me is easy. I don't have to think about it. And so I've gotten into the habit of stacking those 2 things together. So I brush my teeth and I get out my gym clothes. Okay. Stack your existing habit that you do, okay, with something else. So you may be someone that you get up in the morning, you're all like bleary eyed and you're tired, and the first thing that you always do is press the button on your coffee maker or make yourself a coffee. That might be the first thing that you do every single morning. What can you stack with that? Can you throw some overnight oats in a bowl and prep your breakfast for the next morning while the kettle's boiling? Like, think about what you can stack together. It is all about working smarter, not harder. We make things so much harder for ourselves as women than we actually need to. It's just about finding those little tiny moments. So think about some things that you do during your day, in the morning, at night, even at work, and what can you stack with that habit, because it will make it easier for you to do. I'm just going to do that last little bit again because something popped up and I'm hoping that it still kept recording. But ignore this bit if it's fine. Um, so attach a new habit to an old one. So think about what you do every single day and try and attach something new with something old, because it will make it really easy for you to do and it won't require a lot of brain power. You can just join those things together. And like I said, we call it habit stacking. All right, tip number 3, be consistent, not perfect. Let's say you're like, okay, Jen, I've picked my 2 to 3 habits that I'm going to work on, and you missed one, or you didn't do it, or you didn't do it very well. It doesn't matter. Okay. Be consistent, not perfect. If there's 7 days in a week and for 4 days out of that 7, you've done that new habit, that's progress. You are moving towards making that habit something that you do every single day, something that is inbuilt in you. So don't beat yourself up if you miss it or if you don't do it perfectly, because it's not about perfectly. It's just about doing it repeatedly over a long period of time in order for it to become something that is inbuilt in you and something that you require no brain power to do. And that's what we want. We don't want to have to think about this stuff. You don't want to think about, oh, I've got to get motivated to go to the gym. Oh, I've got to find the discipline to drink a glass of water. We're trying to make it easier for ourselves. We're trying to take the pressure off, and that's where building these healthy habits comes from.